This is the makeup tutorial for Zeus. To jump right in, we're going to be using the fluffy end of our makeup brush, and we're going to go and dip into our brown eyeshadow. And we're going to start placing and blending the eyeshadow into the crease of our eyelids using little sweeping motions, focusing on the outer edge and the inner corner of our eyes. A little tip I like to tell people is to tap off the excess before you apply it to your eyes. This will keep it from falling all over your foundation. Here I am going over and darkening up the eyeshadow along the crease, focusing most of the color on the outer corner and inner corner of the eyes. If you have a dark brown eyeshadow, I recommend going over the crease with that as well. Next, using the flat end of the brush, we're going to dip into the black shimmer color that is available on the Ben Nye palette. We are then going to basically paint on the eyeshadow onto our eyelid. We're just going to flatly lay the brush on our eyelids, laying down the color. Next, using the same brush with black eyeshadow on it, we're going to drag it along our lower lash line. Here I am reapplying more black eyeshadow onto my lid. You want to make sure that you achieve a nice dark color. Now we're going to repeat on the other eye. Using the flat brush, we are applying black eyeshadow across the eyelid. Try keeping the eyes looking as similar as possible. This may require going back to the other eye. After you have laid down all of your color, you can go in and start to clean up the eye look. Working with black eyeshadow can sometimes be a little hard because of how much it smudges everywhere. I personally recommend having a makeup wipe on standby, and if you wipe off a little bit of your original base makeup, it's okay. You can just go over it again with your foundation sponge. Next, we're going to be going in with the bronze shimmer that's also on the Ben Nye palette. Next, using a brush or your fingers, you're going to go into the inner corner with the shimmer eyeshadow. Next, using the same fluffy brush I was just using, I'm applying the same shimmer onto the tops of my cheekbones and blending it up to my temples. I found that using a brush wasn't strong enough for the inner corners of my eyes, so I ended up going back in using my fingers. I have found that using your fingers yields a much stronger result than using a brush. Once you are satisfied with the amount of shimmer on your face, you are done. And remember, for this show, more is better.